second.
Alright, guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first Panny show. Today I'm going to be joined by, as you guys can see on their respective cameras, we got Zlapped, VnSensation, Swindlemelonzz, who's going to be here in 1 second, SaintroX, and Superkge. The first question that I'm going to ask each player to answer is, what is your current top 5 team in the scene? And I know it's kind of the worst time to ask this question because 2 teams were just formed. I'll start with VnSensation just because I kind of want to know his opinion.
After DreamHack, when the teams disbanded, I only have 3 teams after that. There's only top 3. So because teams are disbanded, I disbanded. They're like top 5, in my opinion. But there's like they disbanded, so there's only top 3 now for me. So I would say Denial on third place, and then we got Lions on second, and HG first place.
I appreciate the inputs. KG, are you here? Are you alive?
I'm here. I'm always here. Yeah, I'm always live.
You comprehending? Everything's good over there?
Yeah, everything's all good.
Okay.
I agree, except we're number 1.
Okay. So you put Lions, SG, okay.
Respect that.
Yeah, I'll put us above SG.
Alright.
Actually, wait. I will
Interesting.
put the
Hanskin did say you guys
BYOC.
were the champions.
Huh?
Hanskin did say you guys were the new champions going into the event.
Yeah, he said that. I remember.
Okay, and after DreamHack, we'll just do that really quickly. I'm going to go with mine. I'll do SG, then I'll put Lions, Denial, Excellent, and K.
I mean, Excellent did beat SG, so...
They must be number 1, right?
Yeah, honestly, they've got the title belt now. Ringer, like a practice, just excuses. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see them surpass us for the number 1 spot in the Hontor rankings.
Do you guys think that Team Excellent and NK have a legitimate chance of qualifying, or is Lions 100% going to qualify? I'll start with Superkge.
I think we're gonna qualify for Thailand. Like, no problems at all. And then there's like the next 2 cycles, or this and the last cycle. I think we're... The only fun thing I really want to see how it goes is for SG, if they can manage to get to the finals. That's something I want to see. Like, they just lost, so...
KG, what was the lowest we placed so far in this season of Hontor?
I think it's 2nd.
Oh, just curious.
Okay,
That's all.
yeah. Alright, let's see how it goes.
I predict upset. Xset's going to take it 2-1 over Lions. They're going to go in too cocky, unpracticed, and they're going to get Gemini'd.
Does Denial Esports have a legitimate chance of beating Lions, Excellent, and NK and going to Thailand, or are they too bad and they got lucky at DreamHack? Okay, and let's just let Slap talk. I know he's kind of waiting. He's been sitting there for a while. Let's let the man speak himself. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think your chances are?
I'm gonna do my best to fuck them up.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, nice.
So that's all you have to say.
I'm gonna take KGE down from his high heels, that's what I'm saying.
You got high heels?
We'll see
KG?
about that.
You got high. What?
I got high heels.
Oh, okay.
Swedes.
Do you think that
No, this
KG's
question.
cockiness is going to like be karma?
I
for-
think it will hit him. I think it will hit him in the future. Yeah, I didn't expect him to be this far up. Honestly, I thought. I mean, being able to admit that someone's better than you is a very good thing to do. But no, he thinks he's the best in the world.
Can I just follow up? Yeah, I just wanted to ask Emil, who's the best player in Han right now? Out of curiosity.
Best player in Han?
Yeah.
Probably Jonas, in my opinion.
Really, who's second best?
Second best, Chessie, I think.
Yeah, who's third?
I don't know. I don't really think about who's the best
so
player.
you think you're the third best player in Han, KG? I see how it is.
No,
All right.
I don't really. I didn't say
I
that.
see. Okay.
But if
There's
you
no
want-
reason not to answer if it wasn't where you put yourself.
If you put it that way, sure, I can be the third best player.
Interesting. You know, in like, no, it's very rare. No. I'll leave it at that. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Are you sure, Swindle? You don't want to continue? Okay.
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, we're gonna get.
I just want to say I learned far in the past that confidence is one thing, but being cocky is a really certain way to not finish first at a LAN.
You never know. Maybe
So you're
Lions
saying
gonna
that
prove
I'm
us all.
cocky now? That I'm not even saying that I'm third best placement guy? Because I don't.
I'm not saying anything, man. I'm not.
Okay, sure.
Nothing. I'm just throwing that out there. You can interpret what you want.
And like we said before, Swindle's going to be answering the questions we have for Pew. So why did Pew dodge DreamHack? Is the first question.
I assume.
I know what he would say.
I don't.
He was home
really...
fucking bitches, dude.
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay.
He was staying home fucking bitches.
Yeah, that is true.
And
I mean,
second,
I can understand why he would want to stay home and fuck bitches, but I would say that it's much more convenient and safe to maintain his sort of personality when nobody knows what you look like. So when you lose that, it'd be a lot more difficult to just, you know, talk massive amounts of shit. But again, not Pew. You'd have to ask him.
And secondly, why did Team Excellent fall apart right before the DreamHack qualifiers? Anybody want to answer that question?
League was raping them. Yeah.
Because they were qualifying for a LAN.
All right. Okay. Next topic. This one's for Saints. Reason Gaming dodging DreamHack. You joined their team. It's like 5 new players. You guys beat the law.
Yeah.
I mean, what's?
Yeah.
What was your DreamHack experience like? Pretty much playing as a ringer, like.
I was
compared to every other
there for the VIP lounge. Yeah. It was great.
That's what you came for.
That's what I came for. And of course I needed to meet some of the people there as well. And I didn't expect to win any matches, to be honest. Like we're like 5 guys 5 ringers. So, and I was the captain. So I was just, you know, drafting from the top of my head, and apparently that worked against the law.
Okay, so you think that's why, like,
sorry.
Sorry, go on, Kyle.
Just sorry to interrupt. Are you saying that the law was like an easy win, SaintroX?
I'm saying that you shouldn't match a keeper against a Magmus. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify.
Hopefully I wasn't drafting that game. Okay. DreamHack as a whole, was it as competitive as people were saying? Like the most competitive DreamHack? And what happened in the finals? Was it the opposites? Like, did it go from super competitive into 2 stomps in the finals?
No one was expecting any other team to beat Lions or SG. So, in that sense, then you could argue that it wasn't nearly as competitive as ones in the past. But the reason for that is because, as I said, I think Lions and SG were just significantly better than most of the competition there.
All right. Zlapped?
I don't have anything to add. I thought it was going to be the same. I thought it was going to be Stay Green and Lions in the finals, but I'm glad we made it that far. Just sad we weren't able to put up much of a fight in the finals, but shit happens.
You gave us such good heroes, man.
Yeah, I know.
Don't think he wants to think about that.
Wait, you didn't draft for them, Swindle?
What?
We gave him a game plan going into it, but he went off books. Don't know what happened.
No, I couldn't trust him in the finals.
Yeah, it was actually funny because we had so much time, and there's this little like green room. I guess that's what you would call it, like before you actually go play, for all the people who are going to play in the next event, except there's like no food or anything. You just kind of sit there. So for about an hour and a half, we were just kicking it. And we were kind of like fucking with you guys the whole time. It was actually really fun to just talk about drafting with Zlapped, knowing that he's like thinking about it, but trying not to think about it. That was fun.
Reason Gaming going to be removing TPS prices to own me and Bray, and they are picking up SaintroX and Deathgrowl, and Tilla is going to be playing for the main roster. Saint, anything you want to comment about that?
No. Just keep going.
Just keep going. Okay.
So
So even though you had your problems with the reason they took you back now, that's it? No questions asked?
Well,
could you elaborate on the problems you had, perhaps?
The problem was that my Germans were believing what Bryce was telling them. So he ended up fucking everyone over, basically.
So you're saying the TPS Priceless is an asshole? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not saying it. Are you saying it?
Well, I don't know. Like, he tried to take over my responsibility, and that didn't work. So I don't know.
So
what you're saying is you can't confirm or deny that he is an asshole.
No, he can make a statement about that if he wants to.
All right. All right.
But it was strong coming from a friend being backstabbed, but you know, shit happens.
So it hurts.
That's what I'm really curious about, because I know like the history of that recent gaming team, and I know that DefGoal originally left because he didn't like the team, and then he was kicked another time, and now he's back, and the same goes for you. You were kicked, and now you're back with them until he was kicked or benched and just been sitting there. It's really just a bunch of players who've been kicked and sent back and forth. How are you guys gonna make it as a 5, like as a team, when you've all been backstabbed or kicked or benched or everything that's been happening? How do you expect to pull it together as the 5 you have right there?
Well, it worked pretty well back in Justice League, and I'm gonna try to stabilize the team and get everyone back on track. So hopefully we get to back to where we were before all the DreamHack trouble.
Okay. I don't think there's any more roster changes. One more question I want to ask, of course, is to the man himself, VnSensation, just returning from Thailand. What are your plans now? Are you going to make a new team? Are you going to quit Han? Are you going to play a new game? Are you going to make more pictures of your hair? Or what's up, man? Like, what's been going on?
Really loving those pictures of your hair, though, dude. They've inspired me.
I have no idea. Okay. First of all, me and Nox, we talked about like talent, but I kind of got tricked, or I don't know, but we talked about forming a new team. I talked to Kiss as well, and we had a 5-man, but then Pew jumped in right there, and he took them all. So
what you're saying is Nox backstabbed you?
No, not backstab me, but we talked about it in Thailand. Then he didn't talk to me, and then he was just showing up with excellent with Pew. And also Pew asked me for like, hey, you wanna try out? And then I said I didn't have time, and then he just took what he had.
So
okay. Yeah, that's pretty much. And I'm probably just gonna continue playing Han, like whatever. I don't know. Maybe no.
It's okay. You can show your emotions.
I'm staying on. I'm staying on. I don't want to cry right now.
It's okay. Sometimes we get upset. Hughes hurt everybody, but you know, you just gotta pull through.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Okay. So how is Han in Thailand compared to how it is in the EU and A scene? Like in terms of player base, fans, everything.
Yeah, every player is a fan. So it grows really big fan bases and stuff. Whenever they see you, they're like, "Oh, I'm a fan of you" and stuff. Even in TMM, okay. And people really love the game and stuff. And but I think Thai scene is easy. We should have won it, but we didn't.
I agree with that statement.
Zlapped, do you want to add anything to that? Or actually, I mean, you pretty much talked, but going back to you one more time.
Yeah, I honestly think that I was very, very disappointed in IMPS not being able to do anything. Originally, both Nova and Emperor failing both teams, and then when they went together, failing again, and then when Nox came and VN, still failing. I think the Thailand scene is very far behind. They're catching up, but if there's an international team there, I don't see how they could possibly not get the first place there. So I was very disappointed in the half international teams that were at Thailand.
All right, KG.
I think Z-Freak could have showed up and picked Predator every game and been top 3. He would play Predator too. Like,
yeah,
he could have cared.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not sure how you guys didn't succeed.
I have no idea either. I actually do have an idea, but
please elaborate.
Shoot, man, shoot.
You got
just
a lot of bullets here. Shoot as much as you want.
honestly just bad players. Like
Okay.
when Nox and me came, I felt like
Oh, you're calling Nox bad? Whoa.
No. When me and Nox came, I felt me and Nox were top, like really freaking high up here, and there's like ties here, and there's like my.
His team, okay. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, hang on, I think I've got this. Sorry to go on tangent here, Panny, but you're saying Nox and VnSensation are about here. The Thai scene is about here.
No,
and
it's
Emperor
much
and Nova are about here. Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
That sounds like what you're saying.
Everybody take cover.
Not individual to
Oh, like here?
part of them. No, not individual to part of them, but somewhere like higher than the other. But I felt like they didn't even play as good as the Thais.
Vote for the most improved player of 2013.
I'm gonna have to go with you, Panny.
Me?
Beginning of the year, you dropped your striders,
Whoa.
walked into multiple Tempest holes.
Whoa.
Now you just don't do that anymore.
All right.
Much love.
Would you like to change your answer?
That's lots of improvement.
Best looking competitive player of 2013. Any thoughts, or do we let the chat decide? FJ, okay. 1 vote for FJ. Saints.
Ready.
I'm gonna go with Pew.
Slapped.
Slapped.
Not even.
Zlapped.
Slapped.
VN.
VN. Kyle.
Honestly, it's I'd have to go with Pontus.
Pontus. Okay.
Freddy, FJ. Actually, I'm kidding, but I think Male. Male is number 1. I'm actually pretty jelly. Yeah. He's also got like really good himself very well. He's actually, you can tell he's not a huge nerd like most of us. So, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Mala indeed. All right, so next one. Biggest troll of 2013. Let's start with you, Saints.
Another tough one. I'm gonna go with Pew again, I think.
Do we all just want to Grand Pew, or does anybody have anybody else to mention?
Fuck you, Seth Pro.
Seth Pro / Pew.
Yes, Seth Pro.
All right, Kyle.
Honest, FJ, dude. FJ, because he is so good at it. He's in essence fooled himself into believing that he's not a troll, and does it so very well that he can fool everybody. And he's such a good troll, he trolled himself. So I gotta give my vote to FJ. Frederick Jacobson.
FJ, if you're watching this, you are one of the biggest trolls of 2013. Thank you. Next, worst player of 2013. Let's keep this competitive, boys. At least let's make it either a competitive player or a streamer.
There are so many. I don't even know who to choose.
Same.
All right. So is everybody? In other words, are we all dodging the question?
How about instead we just list bad players in like a circle? So like I'll start, and then we keep going until we run out of names.
We can do that. Go. Okay. Swindle starts. Then we go to Saints.
Jonathan.
Saints.
I'm me. SaintroX.
Superkge.
Wait, you said Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Saints?
Oh, actually no.
Saints.
Armageddon. Armageddon. Everybody knows Dominator and Apocalypse. I'll put out 2. Fuck you
That
guys.
was my...
Email? Email, you gotta find somebody else
Oh my
now.
god.
Huh?
You gotta find somebody else now.
Bad players. I don't know. There's like lots. So many. It's I guess I have to choose one from recent gaming, because every time I play against them I just get really upset. So I go with Tilla.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Jonathan, Apocalypse, and Dominator were already called, right?
Yep.
Alright, then I'm gonna say Niga Higa.
Is that a player? Okay.
Yeah.
I just got a Skype message from a guy, and he called it for me, and I'm saying Emperor.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Damn.
you're putting away responsibility there, man.
Damn.
I think I know who wrote that.
Okay, and I think we're done with the circle. This probably could go on for days,
Damn.
but let's stop it now. Okay, so Emperor, is that your final answer?
So,
Yeah.
real quick, sorry to interrupt, but I want to elaborate VnSensation, just so you're looking at the camera. You're saying that, let's say, best players in Hunter.
No, stop!
And then
No, it's not done.
Thailand. And then there's like Dominator and Apocalypse and Jonathan. And then there's Emperor. Is that what you're like? Am I doing this right? Am I graphic on point? Or is he even like out off the chart? Uncharted territory down here.
I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, keep on going.
Your silence is
Okay, and keep on going.
Sorry, Cyrus.
Next one.
Sorry.
Biggest fail of 2013 in Han. Biggest fail.
Alright, here we go. Bummy wall going in once again, but this Bummy wall misses. It was blocking them off though, and that is why Kongor is successful. Complexity gets that swag man.
The Storm Spirit coming out.
What a save! Their tap is all they're gonna pull him in, and Master of Arms actually joins him as well. Down goes Feral. Master of Arms patting in the auto attacks. In comes Scala. Tempest will fall. He already Elemental Void though, so definitely not the biggest deal in the world. Master of Arms comes back out the circle of life, and Trough and Madar will go down. Complexity is starting to fall apart right here. Stay Green winning the fight. Double tap coming out for Keisu. The positioning of Master of Arms was, I honestly,
felt like
I'm
pretty
not
far
sure.
in, right? Like
He really dove in right there on the Master of Arms. So here you go. That's the Mummy Wall that went up initially. Again, he did that to block them off from Kongor attempt.
Right, and then he's walking out. He's thinking, it looks like he's going to be fine. The Storm Spirit was huge. This is where they actually get too far, though. Master of Arms, he actually walks into it. Oh, no, with the Shrunken Head activated.
Yeah, that was
the entire time he could have been pawning auto attacks into the Pebbles. Pebbles instead absolutely destroying him during his Shrunken Head. Now the revive. Instantly caught into the Witchslayer Sun, the Blazing Strikes, the ultimates, whatever being used. Quickly disposing of him, so honestly, that misstep into the Elemental Void by Tralfmador, a fatal mistake, and the most critical component to the Complexity losing that fight.
I hate seeing it.
He's a role of great importance to their team. He was sitting at 400 plus gold rate, thriving here as a hero. All things looking good. One misstep, potentially costing them the game.